Hello. As long as as long as I keep talking, the sound here should be somewhat okay, given the fan is on in the background, because everything is so warm. Um, Now I'm not too perfect at this, yet. Regarding social media, well, it depends on what you define it as. No, I don't consume social media. I don't use Instagram. Hi. I don't go on Facebook. Um, I mean, I have friends on Discord, but I don't speak to them all that often anymore. Probably because I don't go on there. Because, well, Discord is a place for video games, and I no longer play video games. So, I just don't really use it. I don't, like, browse Reddit or 9gag or anything like that. Um, the only stuff I use nowadays is YouTube, because you can learn a lot of stuff on YouTube. We'll get into that. And, well, I work here like this. And, well, I'll be honest, I do still watch anime. Sounds sus, right? Well, it is sus to, bit embarrassed to admit, which alone, like that alone, should be a reason not to do it. Um, so I still have places where I can improve, obviously. Um, though yeah, okay. I want to talk about how, so you can absolutely go cold turkey on the stuff with social media. Uh, okay, for the sake of this video, I will include the stuff that I do, still do, as if that was social media, the anime. um, I do also read some manga. Shoot. I will also include that as part. I know it isn't actually social media, but call it that for the sake of the video. Um, because it's well, it's still part of the same concept. um, Consuming social media, and now we're talking about social media. Social media is not really good for you. A lot of the time. I mean, of course, there are like YouTubers out there that make really good videos that you can learn from, and I'm now only subscribed to those kinds of YouTubers that have values that I want to have, or that I do have, and that I think are good. And YouTubers that are educational, like Kurzgesagt, Jeff Nippard. You can learn a lot from these people, even if, well, for example, with Jeff Nippard, I really like, well, his videos are very well edited, and he puts a lot of effort into his work. But I think he's almost wastefully analytical of the subject matter. Sometimes. So I don't agree with everything he does, but I absolutely agree with the education and his motives, I think. I don't actually know his motives, but it feels like he's doing it for a good cause. as an example, you don't need to subscribe to only people that are like the perfect mentor for you, but as long as you're getting something you think is actually good from them, go for it. Because that's what I'm doing. I am, yeah. Honestly, when I realized that I removed a lot of my subscriptions, and now I'm only subscribed to people that I feel I can get at least some semblance of value from. And I mean like growth value. Like, oh, this guy has this perspective that I find interesting. This guy speaks in a way that I feel I can absolutely learn from. Even if like the subject matter of each video is not relevant uh, to my life, like it might be about a game or something, but I still feel that it's regarding the person making the video. I can still learn from something from him. Yeah. So, consumption of social media. I can't really talk a lot about like Instagram, Facebook, and such because I don't use it. Uh, but I doubt it's good for you in any way. Maybe there are like really good Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, whatever people out there that make good stuff that you actually learn good stuff from. But I doubt it's longer form content, and longer form content is the best way of reducing dopamine sickness, so to speak. So I'm going to be talking about YouTube mostly. Where was I? Shoot. Right. Consumption of social media is generally bad for you if you don't do it right. And that's why I'm saying that you should only watch the people that you get something from. If I'm one of those people, that's great. I mean, I hope I am, but well, if I'm not, get rid of me. There's no reason to stick around and waste your time. I don't want to waste your time here. I want you to get something from this. And that's the point. If you don't get something from the video you're watching, you sit there and you're like, okay, well, what am I getting from this right now? And you can't come up with an answer, even a bullshit one. That's probably not the place to go. And I've been spending so much less wasteful time on YouTube since I did that. Also, yes, this absolutely means you gotta stick away from the like the home page of YouTube, because there are like video suggestions there, and sure, sometimes good stuff can show up, but it's easy to, now that you've limited your subscriptions, that you find other ways of wasting your time. I've been doing that sometimes, but I've been cutting down on it a lot. I've been spending a lot more purposeful time on YouTube. So yeah, regarding anime, manga, which, yeah, it's stupid. So you can absolutely, and you maybe probably should, go cold turkey on anything that isn't good for you in like this sense. You should cut off all the games. You should cut off all wasteful social media. All wasteful media in general. Do all the good stuff immediately. But I feel that if you start off with, like, if you do stuff like that too rashly, without truly, I guess, hammering it into your bones that this stuff is bad for you, you might just fall right back in if you don't like quit properly, so to speak. I mean, it is an addiction. We should treat it as such. And that's my, I guess, excuse for still watching anime, Maybe my little brother likes it, so we watch it together, and that's fun. So we bond a little bit through that, but and I can bullshit and say that I get something from watching a main character that's really driven and have these kinds of values towards other people. And, you know, I could come up with reasons like that, and maybe I'm right, but it's probably bullshit. So, I mean, probably. Yeah, yeah. So I will stop in due time when when I've truly taught myself that this isn't worth it anymore. Maybe I've sucked all the useful stuff out of it. I don't know. Maybe I've grown further in other aspects. I don't know. But I will stop because I recognize this now as being a wasteful thing. It's a time consumer of unprecedented proportions. It's not good. It's not good. Um, yeah. Okay. Well, I think that's it. I guess a little bit of an update. I finally have day shifts at my job, which is really, really nice because working at least 8 hours, which is, a normal work day, I guess, for a lot of people. But doing that and then getting to go to bed at like 1 and having all of that time be without food isn't very nice. And so now, when I have day shifts, I start at 11 and am done at 4, which is nice. It's really nice. It means I can go to sleep at a reasonable time and actually start working out during my work days again. I've been working out on my days off, though. When I'm on vacation and I go to the other island, home. It's not the name of the island, but it's where my family lives. So no one misunderstands. Um, yeah, it's feeling pretty nice. Things are moving forward. I gotta read more books, though. Jesus, I have 2 books here. I'm just not spending my time reading them. Again, because of social media stuff. Well, I'm calling it that, but it's the anime and manga stuff. Spend your time purposefully. Don't forget that. It's... Oh, God. I'm not even following my own advice. Well, I'm trying to. I'm doing it in a lot of places, just not that specifically right now. So, yeah. Take care. And... work out. It's really nice. I've even got some veins showing up now. I've been losing my body fat, lowering my body fat percentage a lot, actually, and I'm making pretty good progress, which feels really nice. I've got veins showing up in places I wasn't expecting. Well, I wasn't expecting anything, so whatever. Work out. Take care of yourself. I'll see you, hopefully, later.